that's on, and we're making real progress. I mean, it's a mess, but we have made progress, and we're going to get it all cleaned up. But on the long term, it's, you know, we have to have the upstream states and the EPA take some responsibility for the stuff that's pouring down the Susquehanna over the Conowingo into our bay. You know, if you have trash blowing off your property onto somebody else's, they're going to make you clean it up, right? Well, we're spending $4 billion to clean up the bay, and they're not doing enough, and that's something we're going to be discussing. I'm the chairman of the 6th State Regional Commission. We have a meeting next week, and I'm sure we'll be having some frank discussions about who can do more and how we can accomplish this by working together. I mean, we have done our part, but other people need to step up.
Governor, what do you say to Montgomery County residents who have some worries, some nervousness, some hesitation about the plan to widen and expand? You talk about 274.95, some worries about congestion or that $9 billion price tag. What do you tell people to allay their fears?
Well, I don't know that too many people are afraid of it. They're really thrilled because after 30 years of them begging for help on relieving traffic and having to put up with the worst traffic in America, that they're very excited about the prospect of not being sitting in traffic for hours every day. It's probably the #1 issue in Montgomery County that people are thrilled that we're finally addressing it after people ignored it for decades.
You've
One at a time, you guys. One at a time.
You've had neighborhoods in Rockville and in the Holy Cross Hospital where it doesn't look like there's room to expand either of those highways.
Well, you know, look, we're at the very beginning of the process. They're holding hearings all over the place with potential ideas and plans, and you know, they'll come up with some solutions, and people will have plenty of input into the process. But there's one thing everyone agrees on: we have to alleviate the traffic.
Last question.
In the next legislative session, Secretary Bush has said he wants to preserve the right to abortion in the state. Where do you stand on that? Would you support him in that?
Yeah, well, look, we already do that in Maryland. We have a tough law that's so any change to the federal level wouldn't impact Maryland. I'm not sure it's needed, but if it passes the legislature, it would go on to the voters to vote on in 2020, and I think that'd be great. I trust the voters of Maryland to make the right decision.
Thank you, guys.
Do you think Amazon is watching the politics of this year as they make their decisions?
I think it's probably one of the factors that they're looking at, and I think with the election of you know, county executive in Montgomery County and the race for governor, I'm sure they're paying attention. But hopefully, you know, we're going to get that deal closed and wrapped up.
You have the NGA. Would you be pitching Baltimore to be the host of the Baltimore convention in 2020?
Yeah, it's certainly a great idea. We'd love to get the opportunity. I mean, at this point, I'm the vice chair, and I'm just following Chairman Bullock around to the places that he's.
But the presidential RNC. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Governor.
Governor.
All right.